name is Robert J. Meddings of Mortalhellion Productions. I'm the writer and director of all the videos so far on this channel. And when you're doing videos for YouTube, 500 is a very big deal. And I reached this milestone largely due to the great support I received from colleagues and fellow YouTubers. So I'm doing a thank you video to those that I'm very grateful to. Much of the support I've been receiving was due to the keen interest that people have in horror fiction stories. And I've been doing quite a lot of those lately. I've been doing straightforward horror fiction, and I've been doing some silent films. And I think it's nice to have a little bit of the old school video making, and I think that's important, especially in today's modern world of videos. It's nice to have a little bit of old school. Well, the subscribers have been very supportive of one particular series that I've created for this channel regarding two guys that have both the same name, and you can probably guess what it is right away. It's the two Bobs, and they've been just a tremendous help to me, and they always had a great chemistry, very good friendship together. And I wanted to capture that on screen, and that can be very tricky. But I think from the videos that we've done so far, I think that's been very successful. Interesting enough, the first Bob and Bob story I did was based on a dream that I had. I dreamt of an unexpected guest in a cellar, and I had to go down and flush him out. And that was the basis for the first Bob and Bob story that I had. I later included the comic book store environment and the two Bobs as the leads, and that really solidified. I mean, that everything just came together very well. The second one I did was more of a throwback to the supernatural horror creatures. And I wanted to use the witch because I wanted a female character in the stories, and she was really well played by Zach's wife, Casey. She did a great job at it. And at that point, I thought to myself, well, I can actually do a series out of this. This is great. So when the third one came along, that was much more of a homage to the old Universal horror film classics, which I have loved for such a long time. And I wanted to make the video as kind of like a parody, but also as a homage as well, because I think modern day audiences should embrace those films. I mean, they're so well done, and there's just so much to offer. Well, I wanted to celebrate this milestone by sharing some of the things that I have in my collection with other horror fans. I have a lot in common with them. I wanted to share this. I have all 6 of the Universal horror film collection, and this is what they look like. They're pretty well. They're pretty well packaged. I love how these things, if you pull them out, they kind of almost have like a 3D effect, and they're very hard to find because they're all out of print. So here's one on the Wolfman, and I would urge horror fans to quickly find these, because these took me like almost a year to find all 6 of them. This is the Wolfman. But the other thing I like about these things is the fact that each
one that is a full package. Like for example, this one will have like a couple of extra films. Like not only does it have the Creature from the Black Lagoon, but it also has other films like The Revenge of the Creature and The Creature That Walks Among Us. So there's actually 3 films on this one. Some of them have like 4 or 5 different films, so they're really worthwhile getting. And so I would recommend anybody that likes classic old horror films to get out and find these. Yeah, the Invisible Man and the Mummy are actually my favorite ones, and I really like these because there's just so much atmosphere. I got a chance to meet Tom Sullivan locally here in town. He's a great guy. He's the makeup artist for the Evil Dead films. And as you can see, I'm a big Evil Dead fan. I'm always wearing the shirts. I'm always got the posters, and I have the films on DVD. And I think they're great movies. They're a lot of fun to watch. Tom Sullivan came here in town locally, and I got his autograph. He likes to read H.P. Lovecraft, so he writes here is Cthulhu rules. So listen up. And it says your pal Tom Sullivan. He's a very talkative and friendly person. If you get a chance to meet him, I would urge you to do so. This is his artwork. This is the signature that he's got. It's very nice. And I also got a photo taken with him. That was great. Here's this is myself and Tom Sullivan, both wearing Evil Dead shirts, and we're holding this as the actual prop of the films. This is the Book of Necronomicon that was used in the Evil Dead films, and I got to check that out. It was like a little bit of history right there, and I thought this was a great photo that we had. That was good stuff. So if you get a chance to meet Tom Sullivan, I would do so. He's a great guy. You can't go wrong with meeting him. But I want to thank all my subscribers and for subscribing to me. I think it's fantastic. I really am honored by this. I want to thank the Horror Clan in particular, DonkeyChewingHorror, DarkOneFilms, the Horror Squad, Teye the Great. There's Gorshack13. There's also Nate and Randall from their respective channels. They've all been greatly supportive of me. I do thank them greatly. If I've forgotten anybody, I apologize, but there's just so many. I also wanted to thank Zach and his wife Casey, Amanda Heineman, Ox, and the 2 Bobs for helping me along with the videos I make here on this channel. And I think it's been great. It's been a very good year, and I hope to at least make a few more videos.